Peace, y'all, and welcome into another reading. You already know the vibes, divine destiny. The vibe is feeling a little different today, okay? It's because we got a table. Your girl not on the floor no more, even though I really did enjoy being on the floor, right? It really grounds me personally. My feet are on the floor, so like same energy, but I got 30-year-old knees and a 30-year-old back, okay? And we have to love them ergonomically, so we're at a table. That is what it is. We are here back into the vibes, back at it like a tarot addict. Okay. In today's reading, we are going to be discussing what is keeping you from stepping into your authority. That's what we're going to be jumping into today. Okay. If that vibes with you, then come vibe with me. We're going to tune in and tap in with spirit real quick. At this time, calling forth my spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, asking what messages you have to deliver to the collective today for the progression and elevation in every aspect of life when it comes to what is when stepping into their authority, into their power. Giving gratitude for using me as a vessel in which these messages flow to and through. Asking you to shield, cloak, protect, and cover me as I channel these messages. Amen. Let's see. Triumph. Heartache and Loss came out in reverse with the Shadow card. Ooh. Partnership and Alliances came out. Balance at the bottom of the deck. So before we even get into it, right, and before we even pull any more cards, what I'm hearing is what is keeping you from fully stepping into your authority at this time is you recognizing and allowing yourself to live in the fact that you are already triumphant, okay? You are already successful. You already have everything it is that you need has already become you, okay? If you haven't watched the tea time from last week, I will put it at the end of this reading because I feel like it's significant, right? But that's what the main topic of the tea time was. Everything you need has already become you. So you are already triumphant. You are already successful in what it is you are trying to achieve, where it is that you are going, who it is that you are. Like you for on my timeline, I'm saying this, right? You already have everything that you need, right? And I'm sitting here with this heartache and loss in reverse and this shadow card coming out. It's almost like what you've experienced in the past with this partnerships being here is holding you back from allowing yourself to fully connect with the partnerships, the alliances, the opportunities, even, right? The mentorship that is around you, the fellowship I'm hearing, right? That is around you because of what you've experienced. And we get this all the time with other people, right? Whether this be in intimate relationships or in family, in friendships, right? You found yourself in experiences that led to some kind of heartache or loss for you emotionally, right? And so you've come to this place of balance, right? With your shadows being here and the balance card being at the bottom of the deck, right? You've come to this place of balance with your shadow aspects, right? Or at least that's where you are moving toward, right? Being in this place of balance with your shadows and your light, right? Integrating all parts of yourself. And I'm feeling like the major key is what I'm hearing, the DJ Khaled voice, major key, right? But what I'm hearing is the major key is allowing yourself to feel through these heartaches and losses completely. Like that's the last piece of integration, right? To really step into the triumph, to really materialize the triumph it is that you are looking for, you hold on a spiritual level, because it's already become you, right? It already is you, right? On a spiritual and energetic level. So to materialize that, we have to remove kind of like the clouded, murky energy around us, and that's coming from what we've already been through, the betrayals, the traumas, right? The heartaches, the losses, in whatever way, shape, or form that might be for you, right? That's the last piece of integration that we need to really allow ourselves to be fully open to receiving the assistance, the support, the aid that we need to move into materializing and actualizing your greatness, your authority, your power as a co-creator into the now, into the present, right?
Tired of the constant hustle with no real results? You have the vision, the intuition, the knowing. But turning it into tangible success feels impossible. Without a clear, divinely aligned roadmap, you're just spiraling. Imagine having a spiritual accountability partner. Your personal divine alignment blueprint. This isn't just a reading. It's a 90-minute strategic command session. Pinpointing your purpose. Clearing energetic blocks. Forging your 6 to 12-month sovereign action plan. Translate your innate gifts into tangible success. Experience unshakable clarity and accelerated abundance. Stop guessing. Start commanding. Your divine success awaits. Divine Alignment Blueprint. Book your session now, mystictrainnaturals.com.
Seven of Wands. Yeah, the Fool came out in reverse, right? So it's like you're battling with the Seven of Wands. It's a battling, fighting energy. And y'all know, if you've been here on this channel, I always say the Seven of Wands is you battling yourself, because there's nobody else in that card but the Seven of Wands, the person on the card battling the air, low key. So what I'm getting with the Fool card coming out in reverse, the Devil pops up at the bottom is like, yeah, your inner critic is what I'm hearing. Your inner critic is battling itself, right? It's a resistance that you're holding for this new beginning, with this Fool coming in reverse. But this new beginning is moving anyway. Like, it's already happening. Like I said, it's already become you. So you're energetically and spiritually already that. So it's coming towards you anyway, right? It's just like you fighting or battling this new beginning is just kind of creating more roadblocks, more speed bumps, right? More turmoil along the journey of moving into this Four of Wands energy, right? This is happiness. This is unbridled joy. This is like the last parts of your shadow kicking and screaming, right? Because it's not trying to get left behind. But the thing about the shadow is, like, we're not leaving it behind. We're looking at this scepter here. The shadow is very much a part of this control, right? You maintain control when you integrate all parts of yourself, when you love and recognize and honor all parts of yourself, right? Even the shadow parts, even the parts that like you try to hide away, we're a little ashamed of, right? And maybe recognizing that sometimes those shadow parts are what lead you to your light. I mean, 100 times out of 100 times, right? Those shadow parts are what lead you to your light, but recognizing, like, it's okay to have this shadow, right? It is a part of you for a reason. And it brought you into being this light that you are right now, today, presently, right? So recognizing that is the balance, right? Honoring the shadows, but still choosing, because everything is a choices, right? 10 on 1 on my timer. So choosing, even though, you know, that you have these shadows, choosing every day, every moment, every decision to move forward from your light body, from your light being, right? From your higher, more elevated, more educated self is what I'm hearing. But this is like that last remnant of shadow, like trying to like put up a fight, but there's no reason to fight, which is you, right? Resisting this new beginning in whatever way, shape, or form. But with, look, the Knight of Cups is here with the Knight of Swords. So this is accelerated motion toward your fulfillment, right? Towards your triumph, towards your success. The spirit is just asking you at this point to like stop resisting the shifts, the changes, the transformations. That's what I'm hearing, right? Because the only thing you're fighting off at this point is your progression and elevation, right? With this two of Pentacles energy, this is like indecision, right? The back and forth. And I'm not even getting like, yeah, well, for some of us, it might be like you're back and forth in the shadow, in the light, right? Sometimes you choosing violence. Not for real, but some of us maybe. Sometimes you're choosing the shadow, and sometimes you're choosing from your light body, light being, right? Or you're choosing from who it is you're becoming, not who it is you used to be, right? And like that balance, that control comes from balance. And with this Two of Pentacles energy, it's very much giving like be a little imbalanced in that at this moment. And that's just because of whatever you might be holding on to from these heartaches and losses, right? Making decisions, movement, choices, actions from that hurt or lost energy, right? Even though that is no longer you. 1212 on my timer as I'm saying that, right? Oh my goodness. This is coming out with the Six of Wands, right? This recognition, this reward, this Star card, this healing, abundant. The Star with the Six of Wands, this is a once of that authority that we're looking for, right? You're asking what's keeping you from your authority. It's this indecision. It's this choice to allow the past heartaches or losses to be the driving force in the movement, choices, and decisions that you're making presently, currently, right? So spirit with the Star card, you're healing that, right? That is being healed in you. And you are doing the work also to make this healing movement so that you can step into this authority, this recognition, right? This Hangman's coming out with the Four of Pentacles. Spirit is definitely asking you to get unstuck. This Four of Pentacles is holding on to, harboring energy, right? That's no longer, I mean, I'm not going to say it's no longer serving you because he's holding on to this because these are the pentacles he got. So he's trying to hold on to it for dear life. But at the end of the day, like, it's not serving him because if his hands are closed and his feet are unmovable because he tried to hold on to these little Four pentacles he got, how he going to make some more? How is he going to receive, accept, be open to more? You can't be, right? And so it's like the reciprocity of giving and receiving energetically, right? Letting go of, recognizing that letting go of the shadow aspects of yourself from the aspect of this heartache or loss. And I don't mean letting go of it, like letting go. We already discussed that, right? I mean like letting go of the hold, letting go of the hold that these things have you in, these emotions, these energies, these situations, these people, these experiences, whether past or present, that you know are not good for you, right? Letting go of that because it's keeping you stagnant. It's keeping you stuck in indecision, is what I just heard. And that indecision is precisely what is keeping you from stepping into your authority. So what's up? So what's up? That indecision is precisely what's keeping you from the partnerships and alliances that are here, that are coming towards you, that you're attracting to step into, to help you move into this full, triumphant, authoritative version of yourself. King of Wands popped out as I said that. Hmm. And it's interesting on the partnerships and alliances. Under the partnerships and alliances, it's a lot of it's not a lot of people, but it's the only place like actual like court cards showed up, right? And I have the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups, right? And this is just once again those partnerships and alliances. So that can be significant for somebody, right? You could be attracting a stable, nurturing energy into your life. It could be a woman, doesn't have to be. It could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be, right? You could be attracting a passionate, driven person into your life. It could be a man, doesn't have to be. It could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. You could be attracting a very emotionally balanced and intelligent person into your life. Could be a man, doesn't have to be. It could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, right? That's just significant for somebody or multiple people, is what I'm hearing, right? But you are, as you are healing yourself from this, like hoarding on your emotions, hoarding yourself, hoarding your light, is what I'm hearing, right? As you're healing yourself from the habit of that, you are attracting these partnerships and alliances into you, right? You are attracting stable, driven, nurturing, reciprocal energies into your life, right? Emotionally balanced, emotionally intelligent, integrity is what I'm hearing. Loyal people into your life, right? Regardless of signs or genders, right? This is your judgment, right? Spirit is calling judgment on the conflict, the chaos in your life, right? So they are asking you to, with this Two of Swords, be decisive. Be decisive for yourself with this Five of Wands coming out in reverse, right? Be decisive for yourself to put down the wand, put down the sword, put down the conflict for yourself so that you can begin to the healing process, right? The releasing, the shedding is what I'm hearing process, so that you can really step into this authoritative figure, right? If we're not calling in people for ourselves and we're looking at these court cards for you, right? You are stepping into your authority, which is bringing you nurtured, balanced, stable energy financially, materially, right? Into a place of emotional balance, emotional integrity. I keep hearing that emotional integrity. That's significant for somebody, emotional integrity. But what I was thinking of is emotional intelligence, right? You're coming into this space of being driven and decisive and ambitious and in such a space of balance within yourself that you are open to taking action, right? You are trusting yourself so that you can move into this action. Yeah, with this Seven of Pentacles, you've already been putting in the work. You've already sown the seeds. You've already been watering. You've already been nurturing. So Spirit is asking you, like, it's time to weed the garden because it's already fruitful. So are you going to allow these heartaches, these losses, these shadow energies or aspects of yourself or outside of yourself to choke out what you're already receiving, what is already yours, right? Because that the only person that can give permission to these energies to snuff out what it is you have already called into yourself is you, right? But if you're allowing yourself to, and they might not be like around you currently, is what I'm hearing, right? This is more so you choosing to allow yourself to make choices, decisions, movements, actions, or refraining from making choices, movements, decisions, or actions in your life because of these shadow aspects, because of these heartaches, because of these losses, right? With them being in reverse, they're not here. This is past energy. And the shadow aspect of yourself is holding on to the pains of that, of those heartaches, those losses, right? So Spirit is asking you to really pour love into and nurture those aspects of yourself so you can begin the healing process of that. So you can step out of this inner critic indecision is what I'm hearing. Let's get some financial. Mm-hmm. Final messages, I've got spiritual union here. So, like I said, partnerships and alliances is heavy. This could be romantic, but it does not have to be. This could be business. This could be friendship. This could be soul family. You're calling in people and energies to you that are in full alignment with you spiritually, intellectually, emotionally, energetically. Do you feel me? In full alignment with you on a spiritual level, right? With the third eye, the awareness, and the third eye chakra, right? So spirit is saying, like, one, healing through this, opening up this heartache or loss allows you to step into your authority because it opens up your third eye, right? Holding on to this baggage is keeping your third eye closed in some way, right? It's creating a lack of clarity with this awareness card, right? So opening up yourself to trusting people, partnerships, the alliances, right? Opening yourself up, mind, heart, body, and spirit to that reciprocity is going to lead you to your authority, which is going to lead you to your tribe. Bottom of the deck energy is new beginnings. So it's going to, and that awareness, that intuition, that tribe that you're calling into and attracting into yourself is going to lead you into a world of new beginnings, right? Your authority is going to lead you into a world of new beginnings, one in which you are the co-creator. You get to choose how this world is forged. It is, I'm hearing the world is in your hands, but the world is not in her hands. The world is literally at her feet. Do you know what I'm saying? So you got to close the door back here. We got to close the door on those heartaches, those losses, on making decisions or not making a decision at all because of whatever this past energy is for you. Spirit is truly asking you to stop resisting yourself at this time. You step into your authority when you really stop resisting yourself, your power, and your light. And past you step into your authority, you call in your fulfillment, you call in your tribe, you call in more abundance to you. That has been the message. If you like this video, share it with somebody you love, comment down below, let me know how it resonated with you. If you're not already a part of the channel, please feel free to subscribe, and until next time, stay divine.